So we have a lot of big projects that go on. Like today we finished harvesting our barley. Yesterday we harvested our onions, those kinds of things. But there's lots of little projects. For example, today I'm going to be grating up squash and putting it in the freezer by measurement so that I can pull it out later and make zucchini bread, those kinds of things. So doing this a long time kind of creates a pattern, you know. So how do we get all this done? We just create a process where we get down pat what we need to do. So I cut all the ends off. I washed them to get some of the dirt off so it wouldn't be on my hands when I peeled. And then now I'm peeling them. And of course, since we've got so much, don't dilly-dally around, just get it all done as much as possible, or quick as possible. And then I will actually taste a little piece of each squash before I grate it. Although we've had a lot of rain and it probably won't be an issue for this year, but some years when we don't have a lot of rain, they can be bitter. So I have just found it's better to taste them before I grate them in my salad shooter and store them, so that way I don't have to, whoops, I looked up. That way I don't have to worry about, you know, making some and it turning out bitter, because I did that once. So frustrated because I wasted all those other ingredients, you know, flour, sugar, all that kind of stuff, on something that turned out really bitter. So I learned my lesson and I check everything before I grate it. This one has a lot of green on it. Yeah. And instead of trying to lean over the hole that's here for our compost bucket, I just do it on a cutting board. So, and then I just push it off when I'm ready. I see this one feels a little bit hard, so I'm not sure if it's going to taste good or not. It might be a little bit too far gone, but we'll see. We harvested 4 rows yesterday, and then Mark cut them down, and we've only kept 2 additional rows, 2 out of the 6, just because we don't have pigs right now. We don't need it all, and with all the rain, the weeds were just growing so tall, almost under to my chin, as I was going through and harvesting and throwing them over to Yura, who put them in the wheelbarrow. So we just don't need it, and why fight the weeds? Just take what we need and, you know, cut down the rest. So that's what I'm doing right now. This is my last squash to peel, and once I have it peeled, I use the salad shooter to grate it all up. Anything to save my hands from a lot of work. And then I'll store it in the Ziploc bags in the freezer. And so whenever I want to make zucchini bread, I just pull it out and put it in a metal mesh strainer over the compost bucket hole here in the table, and let it drain as it thaws. And then I make zucchini squash bread any time of the year. So that's one of my side projects today to try and get done. So a whole bunch of squash here. It should give me quite a few bags, probably enough to last me through the winter, unless I bake something up for the soup kitchen. Yeah, let's see, like I might have to take a little bit of that out. But anyway, so that's what I'm doing today, my side project. Oh, and that was after I weed eated with the new really lightweight battery powered weed eater that Mark got me around the edges of the front yard between the house and our gate. And then I did 2 of the 3 rows of trees underneath while we were waiting for Mark to come back with the trailers full of barley, and then we shoveled it into the chutes where it's drying. So you know, for me, I just like to have a lot of little projects like that, a list of them, they go on forever, and just work on getting them done whenever I've got some free time. So after this, I'm probably going to rest because it's really hot out, and we worked really hard this morning and really hard yesterday. So we'll probably take it easy the rest of the day, Saturday, and tomorrow, of course, we're going to church. So, bye.